Hi. So I'm just sitting down now to do my first YouTube video for this channel. And I am excited about this. I decided recently that I wanted to get into trying to make YouTube videos, and I went out and I bought a little light and a little setup, and I'm still trying to figure all that out. So I'm not using the light or anything at this second. That's what's all this wacky stuff going on behind me. But I wanted to go ahead and try to make a little introductory video. So, I'm Celine. I love reselling. It's just, I love it. When I was younger, I volunteered at a children's clothing thrift store with my mom. We did that together. I think it was about 9 years ago we started doing that. And it was really fun. And then over time, I started volunteering there a little more and more and more. And eventually they hired me on, and I absolutely loved it. It was a great experience. It was awesome. And then there was another little thrift store nearby, and they wanted me to help them out some. So I also worked there for a while, and it was just really fun. And I loved it. I loved working with the clothes. I loved seeing what people bought. And it was just so much fun. And so I guess that's kind of what, got me into it maybe. Like, I would see what people buy, what they pay money for, and be like, wow, that's cool. So, and I love shopping. Like, who doesn't love shopping? So I would go to like the Goodwill bins or whatever and pick stuff up, have bag sales. Those were another great source. And I did that pretty low scale, I guess. I thought I was doing it pretty big, but to this day, I'm still not that big. When I look at people, I'm like, oh, that's what people that do it big are. But I am trying to grow my business now. So I did that just with like the Goodwill bins, a little regular Goodwill, but mostly Goodwill bins, and bag sales. Bag sales were a great source. But I recently moved. Well, it's been a whole year now, but during that time, I kind of got out of doing much with Poshmark. My account was still active. Stuff was still, selling occasionally that I had listed, but I wasn't listing anything. And then last summer, I decided to list some more. So I went ahead and I listed a bunch of stuff that I picked up at the Goodwill here. I don't have a Goodwill bins that I can really go to. Or there is one about an hour away, but I haven't gone around to actually getting there yet. So I do want to go there eventually, but for right now, I've just been shopping the regular Goodwills. And I find awesome stuff. I feel like I find better stuff than what we found at our Goodwill back where I was before. Like higher quality brands, and that the store is a little more quality controlled a little bit. So I do really appreciate that. That's been a big blessing, is that I do find a lot of higher end items. I'm paying more per item, but the items are higher end, so they are selling for a bigger profit. Like the other day, I sold a Frank and Eileen sweatshirt that I picked up, and I made a $40-something profit on it. Yesterday I found a St. John jacket. Like, I would never have found that stuff up in Vermont when I was up there. So yeah, I love reselling, and it's just, I talk about it all the time. I actually made a little live video the other day on my Facebook page, personal Facebook page, and I said how, I talk about it all the time. It must drive everybody crazy. And then my brother had come to visit soon after, and he said, yeah, I thought it was funny when you said that on your video, but you talk about it all the time. So yeah, I just do. I absolutely love anything to do with reselling or whatever. So, yeah, that's how I did that. As for other stuff I like to do, I like to read. I like to sew. Sometimes, like, I'll get in the sewing mood, and then some catastrophe sewing wise happens, and I get out of the sewing mood for a long time. Knitting, I was knitting for a while, but I haven't done any knitting in a little while, but I do love knitting. I love baking. So yeah, I like doing a lot of stuff, a very big range of stuff, but reselling, you know, shopping, sourcing, listing, shipping out. I just love all of that, and that is definitely the biggest thing that I'm into right now, I'd say. So thanks so much for watching this, and if you're interested in seeing my Poshmark reselling journey, please be sure to subscribe. And I hope you all have a very blessed day. Bye.